Oh, okay. Game Transformers game. Okay. Oh, that's a big dude. Oh man, do I get to play as him or do I gotta fight him? Oh, either way, it's gonna be cool.
Omega activated. Power optimal. Mission destroy Megatron.
Oh wait, that's the dude from the intro. Yeah, he's cool. I'm gonna have to fight him. Oh, okay.
Identity Omega Supreme. Enemy status terminate.
Oh, this guy's cool. Oh, this is so cool.
Identification Decepticons. Action terminate.
Fall back and take cover!
Whoa, this is so cool. Let's go! Transformers! War for Cybertron! But wait for his game! So long! Oh, we got Omega Mother Supreme right here! Do I get to play as him? Please don't I get to play as this beast! Or do I have to fight him? Oh, who cares? Just play the game.
Omega activated. Power optimal. Mission destroy Megatron.
Oh, nice, Omega Supreme. Destroy Megatron. Yeah, nice. Wait, I'm Megatron. Oh shit.
Identity Omega Supreme. Enemy status terminate.
Whoa, damn. Oh, oh.
Identification Decepticons. Action terminate.
Fall back and take cover!
Oh, yeah, okay. That's Omega Supreme. Oh, God. Oh, God. I read the comics. I'm scared.
Done. Acquired.
Ah, no, turn around, no, run.
Megatron, you're still functional! Thank Christ!
Oh no, Omega, please don't give me, no, shoot the damn thing, no, okay, no, oh. Oh my god, that's fucking terrifying. This is just a video game and it's not real. Alright? Hello there. My name is Awesomeness Prime and I'm here to talk to you about a very special Transformers figure. Now, for those of you who aren't familiar with how this goes, this is a third-party Transformers figure I'm talking about, meaning it is not officially licensed by Hasbro or Takara, you know. So basically, they could use the design, but couldn't use the name of anything. Because that just allows them to, I guess, skirt around the legal stuff. Even though, I guess because Hasbro ignores them, except with the Zeta Toys Core Star. Yeah, kind of dumb for them to promote their own Unicron during Hasbro's Unicron. You know, a cheaper and higher quality, you know, option, but, you know, not as big. It's like half the size, far superior in engineering, and like half as much. It's like they cut the cost in half. It's way cheaper. Still pretty pricey, but hey, whatever. And yes, Zeta Toys Core Star has been turned into 01 Studio Cell. Yes, 01 Studio is what Zeta Toys decided to call themselves for that one. Decided to basically make a offshoot third-party company that we probably will never see another figure from ever again, just to release that Unicron figure. Hey, I'm good with that. I don't own it, but for those who do, good for y'all. Good for y'all. But this is very different from that. Now, just want to say, this is specifically a character from the video game Transformers War for Cybertron that came out in 2010, and I feel very old. Even though I'm 16, I feel very old just from saying that. 2010, my god. Now, of course, the video game Transformers War for Cybertron and its sequel, Transformers Fall of Cybertron, are two very, very beloved games to Transformers fans, especially me. I love the games. They are honestly really, really good and brought a lot of cool designs to the characters. And Hasbro really, really did them dirty. I mean, like,
5 figures for War for Cybertron, and then a bunch of Fall of Cybertron that were significantly lower in quality. And it's just really disappointing. And that's it. After Fall of Cybertron, they just dropped it. That was a Shady Bruticus, a subpar Grimlock, a bunch of not too good Autobots and Jazz, Sideswipe. These Falcons completely inaccurate areas. The Decepticons are starting to Seekers, Chaco, Megatron, Cybertron, very sounding. So, yeah. They made War for Cybertron was pretty good, and the Bumblebee and Cliffjumper, they're alright. They look alright. Pretty bad. I think we should use some updates there.
I think we just need updates to all of these, to be honest. But Hasbro will likely not do that for a very long time, if ever. Which is the really, really unfortunate part about this. I personally own 2 of them. I own the old toys. I own the Megatron, and it's a loose, floppy mess. Because this came out in 2010, with the game, and yeah, it's a loose, floppy mess. Fuck yourself, Megatron. But I also have the Skywarp, which was released in the Thrilling 30 toy line. It's just a release of the it's just a repaint of the Fall of Cybertron Deluxe Starscream. It's actually pretty good, not gonna lie. I do like the Secret design. Could be better, but I think it's pretty good for a Hasbro Deluxe, especially one for the time. But that's it. That's all I own. That's all I own at all. And Hasbro is yet to make any more, and I don't think they will for a long time. They probably won't even do it at all. Because, well, it's as if nobody gives a shit. Well, there is one third-party company that does, and that is Planet X. Planet X is easily one of the best third-party companies out there right now, in my opinion, just due to the fact that they are doing what no other third-party company has done at all. They are making really good figures based off of these designs, and it's really nice. And I'm going to be starting a series, I guess you could say, of YouTube videos talking about those figures. I only have one at the moment. Figures aren't exactly cheap. The one I have here is significantly, more expensive than the others. $200, yeah. Worth it. But they're also not all available, especially on Big Bad Toy Store. But rarely anything's available on BigBadToyStore.com. I plan on making a series of YouTube videos talking about these figures, and it's going to be called The Awesomeness of Planet X Transformers. So I think without further ado, we'll talk about this figure. I haven't really said anything about the actual figures that they have made. I think you can all go do the research for yourself. But I will say that I'm not going to talk about the figures they made that I don't own. I'm going to kind of leave it up to surprise, really, of which one I'm going to be reviewing next. But the first one we'll be reviewing today is a big boy. The Planet X Genesis War for Cybertron Omega Supreme. And
Omega Supreme
is incredible. This thing is massive. It is big, hefty, chunky. It is just solid. It is heavy. And it's not 100% accurate to the game model. Here, I'll kind of do that. It's not 100% accurate, but I don't mind. It's pretty good. Got all the essentials, like this front section here, the bits on the side, and the back claw thruster thing. Even these back thrusters here. They really got all the essentials, and it still resembles the character pretty damn well. It's just really good, really solid, and it was big too. Like, put it over here. And here is the Kingdom Cyclonus, and yes, I do have this figure, and Cyclonus is indeed a very good figure. I do quite like it, and yeah, this dude is big. He is no joke. This is a big boy, and I love it. I am totally here for it. Mega Supreme, what a presence in the game. And this is definitely a mode we saw him in throughout, I'd say a lot, if not most, of the fourth level of War for Cybertron, Death of Hope, where you can either play as Megatron, Soundwave, or Breakdown, and you basically have to avoid Omega Supreme throughout the level, not like Mr. X from the Resident Evil 2 remake or Nemesis from the original Resident Evil 3. No, it's all scripted events. So basically Nemesis in the Resident Evil 3 remake, only a lot cooler. But you have to avoid him throughout the level and reach the reach this tower with some nucleon charge. With nucleon shock cannons on the top that you can use to weaken Omega Supreme's armor, sort of like a mini boss, right before the 5th level and the final level of this Epicon campaign, being I actually don't remember what it's the name of the level, but basically where you finish off Omega Supreme in his final boss. And this mode just looks really good. It's really great. I mean, this is just this is something Hasbro should have given us from the beginning. It is absolutely phenomenal. I mean, it's imposing. It has a presence. And it really has a presence when you get the lights. Now, there are 5 lights that come with this, but I grabbed 4 because we only need 4. Unfortunately, because in each mode, there are only 4 available spots where you can actually light up. There are 4 in this mode. 1 is covered up. And I can't get to it in this mode. And in robot mode, well, it just ends up getting covered up and it doesn't really light up anything. And that's right here. But it goes there in this mode. So you can take these lights, and these are little push button LEDs. They're little buttons here on springs, and they light up. Basically what you do is just have these little slots, these little spring-loaded panels. You just put the light in, button side down. Make sure these little notches that have these little slots right there, these little notches right here, so you make sure you line that up. Push it in, button side in, put all the way, and you give it a twist and lock it in. And here we have Omega Supreme all lit up, and this is just cool looking. I love the lights in here. They look absolutely phenomenal. They especially look good with the lights off. This is just straight up intimidating right here. This is something you do not want to see charging at you in the middle of the night. I mean, it's pretty terrifying. So yeah, the light up feature is probably one of the best things Planet X has done for one of these, and they're all optional. They don't really, there's no electronics in the actual figure itself, just these little spots where you can slap some lights in there. Why not? I think that's genius design. It's not what Hasbro does with some of their stuff, where it's like the electronics are literally built in to the figure, leaving this big massive chunk that can't really do anything, can't transform, which just hinders the figure. It just, yeah, it's a problem. I mean, just look at the Revenge of the Fallen Leader Class Megatron. The torso is where the electronics are, and look what happened. But this figure is nice and big and chunky, and I'm going to remove the lights, actually. So that you don't drain the batteries. I don't know if the batteries can die on these, actually. But if I do, I will definitely give you an update. I'll definitely do an update video or whatever, or perhaps in another video. I will definitely let you know in a later video if lights end up dying on me, and if I've found a way to replace them or fix them or whatever. But all in all, this is probably the... See, this is just the weaker of the 2 modes, in all honesty. And that's not because it's bad, it's because the robot mode is actually really good. And Unless we're counting the secret third mode, in which case this is pretty much the middle of the road. This is the second best, because this is far from what that other mode is. The other mode is an optional secret rocket-based mode. I will not be transforming into that mode because I don't particularly care for that mode. It's not that, you know, I hate G1 or anything. No, because that's what it's a reference to. It's that, you know, not only was it not in the game, you know, that's what this is supposed to be, accurate to the game, but it's also not very good. It's just not very good. I mean, just look at it.
That's a penis.
I don't want to do that again. I did it once, twice. I did it a couple times. I transformed there a couple times. I'm probably not gonna do it again. No thanks. But this mode is definitely worth it. Now, the transformation. This is a heavy figure. My arms are tired already. I need to drink some water. Ooh. Let me tell you, the gym is really gonna come in handy for transforming this thing. My God, this thing is absolutely massive. He is heavy. This is probably the heaviest Transformers figure I know, and I own 2 Titan class figures: the Titan Return, Fortress Maximus, and Triptychon. I own both of those, and this is technically smaller, yet heavier, more densely packed, and way better. It's built way better, and yeah, I think I'll just get straight into the transformation. So let's do it. Check out this behemoth. This is the Planet X Genesis. This is War for Cybertron.
Omega Supreme.
This is incredible right here. This is amazing. Oh my God. I am in love with this figure. I cannot. I don't think words can express how much I love this thing. This is just all sorts of incredible. It's just amazing. I mean, the attention to detail is incredible. Here, like, put his head down. There we go. I mean, just look at that. The arms are all accurate and everything. Look at that chest. It's amazing. Even got a little spot for a sticker, you know, if you want to slap an Autobot symbol on there. Really nice of them, because they couldn't actually have the Autobot symbol for legal reasons. So, yeah, they just give you the option of... They give you a nice little spot to slap a Decepticon logo. Not a Decepticon. I'm an idiot. They give you a place to slap an Autobot logo onto there. Ah, dumb. You get these big old shoulder wing sections here. Really nice. They never really wings per se. They're more just there. More just kind of like these big. I don't know. They're big sections. Omega Supreme is awesome, and also turning around the back. There's a clean back right here. This is practically freaking kibble free. This is incredible right here. This is just awesome. All sorts of awesome. I mean, there's the head sculpt. It's not actually accurate to the game. In the game, he does actually have the face. And upon replaying, I did realize it's not a face behind the visor. This is based more off of the G1 toy, which had more of an astronaut visor look to it. Still does have the the tank turret sitting out the back, which I think you can like fold down into the actual torso there, but it does limit posability. Now the thing about this is you do get an optional head. At least I came with one. If you order it off of Big Bad Toy Store, which I believe it is still available, I believe it would come with your purchase. It came with mine. I didn't even know it had this. The review I saw didn't have this. So yeah, I'll show you how to remove it. So you basically want to take these sections, let them up, so you can crack this panel open. I should start moving it because then there's this back panel that you gotta open up, but it doesn't open up all the way with these actually snapped in, but you don't need it. You can remove it, and yes, this is how the tank works. Just turn the head around, sit down, and there you go. And we can put this head in. And we can plug these back down. And yeah, I don't like this one. It's more accurate to the game, I guess, but it just doesn't look right. They did not get it right with this one. But this is the optional head. The one it comes with already, you know, the one that comes attached to the figure is this one. I think this is much better. Would have been nice if we got an actual like proper game accurate head, but I actually think it looks really cool with the visor type head, the no face head, the G1 toy head, I guess you could say. I think it actually looks really cool with that. And it's just a nice, good figure. Articulation's really good too. You know, rotation of the head, you look up and down, big old rotation. You can't really hear that ratchet. It's kind of loose on mine, but this one, the squeak is incredible. Outward movement there and there. Some heavy ass ratchet joints. My God, man. Ratcheted bicep swivel, ratcheted elbow joint. Whew, man. Get a little ratchet joint right here. These flaps and hinge joints. Oh, man. Get a little, I guess, sorta ratchets on these claws. They're more just hinge joints, but with locking points. But that's exactly what a ratchet joint is. You get the idea. You get some nice, good range out of those. You can get one in the claw tip here, which is nice. You do get a. Oh, this thing is heavy. Ratcheted waist swivel. Legs can go forward that far and can go back good far. Outward can only go about that far due to this bit right here. Get a ratchet tight swivel bend at the knee in 2 spots. Oh God. Yeah, you get a nice bend at the knee. You do get up and down at the ankle and an ankle pivot. And the ankles sound a little weird because there's still like some dirt or whatever, dust or whatever in there when I got the dank ass shot that I'm using for the thumbnail. So yeah, there you go. Oh, one point of articulation I did forget. He has a, this is on a double hinge right here, and you get a ratchet ab crunch. You only get 1 click forward. You also get an arcing back, which is about 1 click back. May not look like a significant difference on camera, but in person, it does make a difference, as it can definitely allow for a lot more expression. Just so I can say that. Holy shit, this dude is huge. He's very well articulated. It's amazing. It's incredible. Due to his wonky proportions, he is a little tricky to stand up in a pose, but you just gotta work with him, and it will be pretty fine. Now, another feature I want to talk about is this. He has flip-out gun turrets all over him. You get and you get all these little gun turrets, which if you play the game and actually remember it, you know that these little things, you know, are all over the body. In the boss battle against Omega here, these were like little weak points you had to shoot in the first phase of the boss battle. You would shoot these, and he would weaken his systems. So he'd have to get, you know, grab an energon battery with his tractor beam claw hand. Yeah, in the game this was a tractor beam. He would use that to repair his turrets. So you as the player would have to corrupt the battery with dark energon, and Omega Supreme would grab it, not knowing, and well, that would open him up for you to pump some iron into his ass. And speaking of tractor beam, whenever you would use that, in the game, the claw would rotate. Well, you take this little gray section here, and you spin it. So you can... Crazy. I know. It's absolutely insane. I love that feature. It is so awesome. So the last thing I want to talk about before size comparisons is the light up feature. As you can see, I placed 3 lights in where they go in vehicle mode, in, you know, the spaceship mode. The other light that went there is currently right here, covered up by this cannon. I forgot to mention you can open up all 4 of these flaps here on it. Kind of give it a look like he's shooting rockets out of it, because that's how I did it in the game. And I thought that's also a really cool, you know, option there. And I got it plugged in. There we go. But the final light goes in his chest. Now all you have to do is twist the little section that you're supposed to put the Autobot logo on. Gotta twist it 180 degrees, like that. And this whole chest panel will come right off. You get a lot of nice mechanical detail in there. And then you just put the light in the obvious little cavity right there. There we go. I don't know what that was all about. And, yeah, that's pretty fucking cool. Yeah, all nice lit up. It is awesome. I'm kind of scared now, not gonna lie. Looking at this, kind of scary. Kind of scary. Now, there really isn't a real size class for this dude. No Transformers figures from the games, or really just in all, really scale properly with that figure there, with Omega Supreme there. But nonetheless, it's still an impressive figure when it's displayed with the other Transformers figures, which I will show you in a few shots right here. Here he is with the War for Cybertron, Megatron, and Skywarp. Here he is with the Earthrise, Optimus Prime, and Siege Megatron. Here he is with the Kingdom Cyclonus for shits and giggles. Awesome figure also, by the way. Definitely recommend picking this guy up. Here he is with the Siege Skyfire. I refuse to call that Jetfire. Fuck you, Hasbro. And, yeah, got size and definitely weight beat. This dude is not that heavy compared to Omega here. Here he is with the Studio Series Devastator, the only Devastator I own. And, yeah, these dudes barely fit on this thing. These dudes are huge! Again, about the same size, like at least when it comes to taking up space, but Omega is honestly heavier, even though Devastator here is made up of literally 8 figures. Omega's just 1. And both of these cost, actually I think Devastator is a little bit more expensive, but not by much. Both are over $200. Here he is with the Titans Return Fortress Maximus, and as you can see, yeah, big dudes, big boys. Fort Max still a lot bigger, but yeah, I'd say Omega's better here. Definitely. And here he is with the Titans Return Triptychon. Yeah, these are well some big boys. Yeah. I actually think these two look really good together, all things considered. Like, I actually think they look great together. Surprisingly, like, wow. That's surprisingly good. But, yeah, there you have that. So, Planet X Genesis. Final thoughts. It's fantastic. Buy it. It goes for a little over $200 on Big Bad Toy Store, and I'm sure everywhere else, aside from eBay, where the scalpers lie and they that's their domain, and they overprice things. But I believe this is available at BigBadToyStore.com for the usual asking price, and yeah, this is definitely worth it. I give this thing a 10 out of 10. I really can't think of anything wrong with it. Now, yes, squeaky joints. I can't really count it as a side-to-side joint because it's really not supposed to be there. So, yeah, it's just 10 out of 10. This is just an amazing Transformers figure right here. And it's not even made by Hasbro or Takara. I mean, this is just incredible. And this is the first third-party figure I've ever gotten, so this is probably setting the bar a little too high, most likely. But holy damn, I mean, light-up features that don't hinder the figure and its, you know, transformation, articulation, all that stuff. It doesn't hinder that in any way. You know, references to the game with, you know, little gun turrets. I know that Planet X, made a Triptychon, and it comes with the purple lights. It comes with purple, very similar to, in fact, it's just like the lights that come with this guy, only instead of red, they are purple. So I'm sure that you could take, those and, plug them into this dude to recreate the scenes in the game, technically, where Omega Supreme has been corrupted with dark energon, because Megatron did the purpley to him.
Systems failing. Corruption total.
He purpled him. He gave Omega Supreme a purple nurple. That's what I'm calling it now. He purple nurpled Omega Supreme. That's just what I'm saying now. That's what it is. If you don't like it, fuck off. But this is just incredible. I really have to say, I just have no other words for it. Yes, I know, I've been singing this thing's praises. That's because I really can't think of any real negatives about the figure. I mean, yeah, its transformation is definitely a workout, but we need to hit the gym. We all need to hit the gym. Yeah, feel the burn. Yeah, this is just an incredible figure. This is just pure awesomeness right here. Hence why I call it the awesomeness of Planet X Transformers. And this is definitely, I think this is actually the first one they've made. I think it's the first figure that Planet X made, and they nailed it the first go around. I think that's what they were trying to do. They were trying to put themselves on the map. They were trying to say, yeah, hey, look at us. We make some good shit. Smack my glasses. Hey, look at us. We make some good shit. Yes, they do. This is amazing. Highly recommend it. So yes, like I said, you can get this, at BigBadToyStore.com. I believe it's still available. There is the regular version, which I have here, and then there's the metallic version, which has a lot of metallic paint on it. And I didn't even bring that up. Most of this figure is unpainted. Only small sections have actual paint. And I think that's amazing. Yeah. I mean, doesn't have much paint, meaning not much room for paint shipping. Which is why I didn't go for the metallic version, because it's basically this, but with paint. Metallic paint all over it. So, if you do end up getting the metallic version, be very careful with it. But for that, I just recommend getting this version. And also, with the weight, the color scheme, and kind of the plastic quality, the way the plastic works, this definitely fits the game better. But, yeah. Definitely recommend getting this figure. Planet X, you have definitely gotten yourself a new customer with this. And I definitely look forward to reviewing all of these different Planet X figures, and I really hope they continue, because there are plenty of characters from the games that they haven't made yet, and I would love to see them, like the Combaticons, Soundwave, Jetfire. But this is a good start. So yeah, 10 out of 10. Planet X Genesis has won my heart, and I love it. Mwah. But I think I'm going to go for a new grading system actually now. So my new grading system goes as such. 5 ranks, and that's being a pat on the head, meaning it's okay. It's decent, but it's not that great. Not bad, not good, it's decent, middle of the road. A thumbs up means it's good, I liked it, but I wouldn't really say I love it, and it's not amazing. Thumbs down, it's not that great, but it's far from the worst thing. The honor of Darksaber, it means it's amazing. I love it. It's awesome. And if it's garbage and I hate it, you get the Super Shotgun. So, what does Omega Supreme here get? Well, of course, he gets the Darksaber. Why wouldn't he? We all know he would. You all knew this was happening. Omega Supreme, he gets the Darksaber. So there we go. So, this was my review of the Planet X Genesis. War for Cybertron, Omega Supreme. The game, not the shitty show. And, well, my name is Awesomeness Prime, and, rock on, dudes!